Welcome to the last installment of this year's Inspiration in Your Inbox. I want to start off by thanking everyone for participating in this year's meaningful initiative. Sunday, Tisha B'Av, culminates the 3-week period. The Bein HaMitzarim, a sad and precarious time for our nation. Tisha B'Av is a day of mourning, a sad day where we sit on the floor fasting and lamenting. But each year it behooves us to remind ourselves, to ask the question, what is it exactly that we mourn on this sad day? We know we mourn the loss of the Beis HaMikdash, a loss that was devastating for our people, a loss that changed our lives, socially, politically, and most significantly, religiously. A loss that didn't just impact the people of the time, but continues to impact us to this very day. A loss that sent us into a grueling gullus, where we've endured thousands of years of persecution and tragedy. That's one aspect, one element of what we mourn on Tisha B'Av. But perhaps there's a little bit more that we mourn. Because we don't just mourn for ourselves. Perhaps we mourn for the loss of the entire world. The Beis HaMikdash and the absence of the Beis HaMikdash impacted not just the Jewish people, but it impacted the entire world. Listen to what the Navi in Yeshayahu tells us, that the nations of the world used to say, L'chu v'na'aleh, let's go up and ascend, El Har Hashem, El Beis Elokei Yaakov, to the mountain of God, to the house of the God of Yaakov. V'yoreinu midrachav, and there Hashem would teach them his ways, v'ne'elcha b'orchosav, so that they could walk in his path. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udvar Hashem Yerushalayim, because it's from Yerushalayim, from Tzion, that the Torah emanates. You see, it's the task of the Jewish people not just to grow ourselves and to perfect ourselves, but to set up a model society in Eretz Yisrael, a society surrounding the Beis HaMikdash, with the Beis HaMikdash at the center, at the core, that would inspire the nations of the world to say, what is the secret of the Jewish success? How is it that they live such an elevated and meaningful lifestyle? Let's go and see. And when they arrived at the Beis HaMikdash, they would see that at the core, the secret to our success is the relationship that we have with the Ribbono Shel Olam. They would see the beauty of that relationship, the beauty of our connection, and that would inspire them to adapt his beautiful ways as well. It is the absence of this universal element that we also mourn on Tisha B'Av, especially in a world that we live in, with so much upheaval, with so much chaos, such a scary world. How much do we need the Beis HaMikdash to help us be an Or LaGoyim, to inspire the nations around us to see the beauty of a meaningful and elevated life? That's what we lack, and that's what we mourn on Tisha B'Av. And Mirz Hashem, we should recommit ourselves and inspire ourselves even without the Beis HaMikdash, as challenging as it may be, to continue to be ambassadors of the Ribbono Shel Olam, to inspire those around us in all of our interactions, to bring the Shekhinah closer and bring the Shekhinah more into this world. Please join us this Sunday for a meaningful and inspirational explanatory keynotes with Rosh Kol Rabbi Reuven Brand, either at Kins or via a live stream on the web. Thank you, and have a meaningful fast.